right, so welcome to another episode, a really interesting episode of DYOR podcast show. Mm, and tonight we want to talk about Brave. Brave is an ad-free browser where you even get rewarded for simply using your browser for doing your research online, doing everything that we always do online. But the only difference is that this time is that you get rewarded. So tonight I have a guest, Batern from Brave. How about you quickly introduce yourself and tell us about how you got into crypto and how Brave started about?
Oh, hello. Thanks. First of all, thanks for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here. I'd only prepared for how I got into Brave, but I can share a little story of how I got into crypto.
All right.
Back when I was at university, it was about £300, and some people were talking about buying it. And then, so I was a big decision at the time. A lot of money for students, and I spoke to him, and he said, "Never get money for nothing." So I was like, okay, forget it. I'm not going to buy one. And then in 2017, towards the tail end, I looked at the price and I was like, well, I guess my dad was wrong. And after that, I had the bug. So I just kept on. Since then, I never got up, regardless of what anyone said. But yeah, to say how I got with Brave, I started in about 2021. I was originally working just making memes and doing community building, and I was the man who actually coined the term bat breed. And after the success in this role, it kind of evolved into me doing other things, including leading the Bat Ambassador program, with the goal of which is to spread the good word of Bat and Brave across platforms and cultures by helping people who want to help us. And this podcast, this meeting of us here, actually came about because of one of our Bat ambassadors introducing us. So, which is a good thing.
So yeah, just how I met the Brave Bat ambassadors. I was in a crypto meetup. Then I saw Shidi. He was wearing the Brave mechanized, the shirts and the cape. Then I approached him about Brave. Um, what to my amazement, I didn't know Brave had ambassadors on the ground. So when I saw him, I was so happy that there are more. There's something more that Brave is doing apart from just providing us with the browser.
It is so important to have real world representation, because so the connections you make online are there, they're good, but it's so much fun to actually meet people face to face, shake their hand, look them in the eye, and have a good old talk about crypto, isn't it?
Yeah, sure it is because without people on the ground, we wouldn't have actually even met.
Mm.
So yeah, when you're using Brave, Brave rewards you some tokens. I'm really curious about that aspect of the Brave browser. Could you share it to the rest of the world, maybe?
Well, that got me into it in the first place. Um, free money. The way it works is, so look, to be fair, it's probably something we should get into later because it's contingent on other things. But essentially, what happens
Okay.
is you block all the regular adverts, but then if you enable little unobtrusive adverts and you get rewarded just for them coming up. You don't have to click on. But yeah, you get the base attention token for that. It's supposed to basically, in normal advertising, with normal adverts, the advertiser is paid instead of being paid, but you're the person watching the advert, so you should get the money.
Um, you are a bit unclear about the last sentence that you spoke. You broke up a bit. Could you please re-explain what you've just said about because
Oh, I
apparently
was
you said
saying,
that
yes,
you said that the birds are the
normally,
ones that actually got
normally, do I sound, sorry, do I sound better now? Are
you sound better.
you here?
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Basically, normally when you see an advert, the person who gets paid is the person showing you the advert, but you're the one doing the work of watching the advert. So with this system, you're the one who gets paid.
Okay, so Brave rewards you for watching adverts, pretty the reverse
Yes.
of what usually happens because in other platforms you pay not to you actually pay for the ads, but Brave pays you to watch the adverts, which is a really cool and amazing feature.
Yeah, it is. Because I wouldn't mind adverts as much if they just weren't so invasive. If it was just like a cheeky few adverts, I wouldn't turn them off. I don't mind. But like even when I'm watching YouTube on my telly when they're not being blocked, they're only every now and then.
Hmm.
But like the adverts on some websites just make them unusable.
Yeah, uh, they are so nagging sometimes because they pop up every time
Mm,
and again.
yeah.
So, what actually makes Brave different from other kinds of browsers, maybe?
Okay. The main thing that makes Brave different from other browsers is it managed to do all of these things at once. Some browsers have some of these features, but none of them have all of them. So they block invasive adverts, as we spoke about, because there's nothing worse than having some banner coming down over what you're reading or something flashing in your face. I'm just trying to read some words here, mate. Leave me alone. It blocks cross-site trackers. So like you'll be like the other day I was watching YouTube and we were watching some music and I mentioned that this one person looks like Machine Gun Kelly, and
Hmm.
then Machine Gun Kelly starts appearing in the feed. So it stops you being tracked across websites. Uh,
Yeah, so it kind
it's
of
funny.
used your microphone to now start showing
Oh yeah,
videos.
I've always joked about that, but there's no way because we were listening to old '90s music,
Uh-huh.
and then it just comes up with one of the women singing. Oh, that looks like sounds like Machine Gun Kelly. As soon as I said that, I started coming up in the feed. I was like, "Are you listening to my phone?" Are you listening to... But yeah, we're Brave. It doesn't matter what you type in, ain't following you to the other window. The other thing it does, it blocks third-party trackings.
Uh-huh.
Um, it fingerprints blocked. So like I think that means if you reload the page, it doesn't matter. It doesn't see you as if you've been there again. It's got malware and phishing protection. It's got protection against bounce tracking, and it's
Hmm.
got anonymized network routing via the Tor node.
That's really amazing. And I think one of the features that you also have to talk about is what we are using right now, which is
Oh yes,
yeah,
Brave,
it really
Brave,
impressed
Brave
me.
Talk. Brave Talk is absolutely amazing.
Brave
It's
Talk.
Yeah, it's so you go if you're on Brave, you go like talk.brave.com. You can There's a free version where you can have up to 4 people in a room. It's
Hmm.
kind of like Zoom, but 60-minute limit. Yeah, it's just and no and China's not listening to you. That's the key feature. What we're talking about, no one's well. If we weren't on a podcast, no one would be listening in.
So it's like encrypted. Only the people in Brave Talk are the only persons that are communicating with each other.
Hmm.
That's a really amazing security feature of Brave Talk. So shout out to the brave devs that came up with these
Well,
amazing features.
yeah, it's good. We've got like on a similar note, we've got like a private search engine as well.
Uh-huh.
So you can search things and no one's building up a profile.
So you can search stuff and no one else is aware of what you are searching for, but just you.
Yes, and you're not like normally whatever you're searching for, you'd have advertisers coming in and rooting about and
Mm-hmm.
trying to build a profile so they can sell your stuff.
So does it have a name, the private browser feature? Or
It's just it's called Brave Search. So
okay.
whenever you're thinking of googling something,
Mm-hmm.
just Brave it instead.
All right. Brave it and start searching. So yeah, those are some of the amazing features. But the one that really got me into Brave is that I could earn tokens for using the browser,
Hmm.
called BAT tokens, and perhaps we can have a few minutes talk about this. And
Yeah, of course.
just about that, where are the tokens being held? Because I have a few, but now it usually tells me to it usually tells me that I redeem it in my wallet. So I've not really understood that part, but today, thanks to you, I'll be able to understand about it.
Okay, so you earn them, and then they're kept on the browser, and then you have to KYC with a custodian to withdraw them.
Okay.
So what region are you in again?
Oh, I'm in Nairobi, Kenya.
Unfortunately, I don't know if Brave Rewards are eligible in Kenya at the moment.
I guess they are because I usually earn the rewards, but now um you need to store them in the wallet. So right now my rewards are piling up, but I believe the team is working on making it available for everyone.
Well, that is definitely something the ambassadors are helping with as well. Because the
Mm-hmm.
problem is to get them out, we have to get partner with an exchange in the region.
Mm-hmm.
So actually in talks because we lost the rewards in Europe as well, but because of an introduction by one of our ambassadors, we're in talks with an exchange there to get them turned on again.
All right. So, oh yeah. So when you get the rewards, you redeem them via an exchange.
Yes, because the problem is
Mm-hmm.
that we have to know your customer
Oh yeah, the
because otherwise,
KYC.
if there's no customer, the system's just going to get scammed. Like we can make everyone can make like a browsers and and just get free money,
All
which isn't
right.
what the system is designed for. The idea is that it is a person on the other side of the screen.
Okay. So that feature of partnering with other exchanges just to kind of block the bad actors in the industry.
Yeah,
All right.
but the thing is, we can't KYC ourselves because we're a privacy company. We don't want to know who people are.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you shift the
But
KYC.
just as another aside, for a bit of knowledge I learned when I met the team.
Uh-huh.
Um, Google's phrase was "Don't be evil."
Uh-huh.
That was their catchphrase. Brave's one is "Can't be evil."
Can't
It's
be
it's it's,
evil.
it's, it's similar but very very different. We try and make it so we're never in a position that
Mm-hmm.
we can be evil. It's better just if you don't have the data, you can't lose the data.
Okay. So you can't be evil whatsoever
Yeah.
because you don't have the data of the users.
Yeah, it's like if we had to ask everyone's name to give them bat, then we'd have all their names. It would just defeat the point.
Yeah, I think this one will also can also give some kind of confidence to all internet users that are usually afraid of probably their identity. So if you are very skeptical about your identity, Brave is the place for you to be, because
Yes.
yeah, even Brave Talk, you can just have a conversation with someone and just the two of you know what's going on, which is I think it's also like a cornerstone in the blockchain space, security.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Talking about security, I would like to discuss with you some of the, or rather, the significance of Brave browser in now the Web3 space.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So, what are some of the rather importance of Brave browser to the Web3 enthusiasts out here, like me and you?
So I think Brave has about 15 million active daily users. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the biggest Web3 company, like Web3 companies. It's like often the first place people interact with crypto or Web3 because of earning the free BAT tokens, all the adverts and stuff. Because whenever you open up a new page, it tends to have a crypto advert. We've also got strong links with like other Web3 teams and communities via our wallet partner program, and being about at conferences and stuff and meeting people.
Mm-hmm. So you've partnered a lot with some of the Web3 companies.
You broke up a little bit there.
I was asking if maybe Brave has partnered with some Web3 companies.
Oh, loads of them. Like the most recent ones were Locksmith Lad. No, I don't know. It was a partnership with Yauga. I haven't got any particularly in me. Um,
Yeah, I've lost you too.
yeah, sorry.
You are talking about a few examples of the blockchain companies.
I'm checking who we have it with. Oh, we were part of Solana. That's a big one.
Ah, the ladder.
Solana.
Solana. Ah, Solana.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
and the biggest one the biggest one we've done recently was a Web3 gaming partnership with Xborg.
Uh-huh.
So we've got like a special game going on Friday. We've like sponsored the whole gaming arena.
Wow, amazing. So,
Partnered with Near Protocol,
mhm.
ApeSwap, Bogged Finance, yeah, Near,
How about you,
Afro Deo, Afro Future Deo.
amazing. How about you partner with DYOR podcast show?
Oh, this is a good start to it.
Yeah, maybe in the future we might be partners. Who knows? Yeah.
Yes, sounds good to me.
All right. So, just a recap of some of the amazing stuff that you've talked about. You've talked about the Brave rewards that Brave offers to the users. I, when I was using the Brave, I can see there's a part where you can watch ads and get some rewards for watching ads. Then also there's the feature of no ads. If you want to just have a seamless browsing experience, you can actually block the ads and continue with your work. And perhaps the most important ones that today I've learned from you is should I call it anonymity or the privacy, where other features like Brave Talk can allow you to communicate with someone privately, and you can also browse in a private section without the ad listeners listening to what you're doing. Um, those some of the those are some of the key points that I've gotten from our communication.
think one of the most important topics off the top of my head, and welcome, thank you for coming, Shidi.
Yeah, Shidi.
You just turned up on our call. One of the most important things is that it's not just about having to see the adverts. It's about the adverts loading. Whenever you go on a website, the adverts are the first thing that loads. The trackers are the first thing that load. If you're using, if you've got a limited amount of data, like if you say you've only got, I don't know how much you, that eats into your data. So by using Brave, you get more data per month, and it also makes your phone uses less battery.
Okay, so is it safe to say it optimizes the battery usage of your devices?
And the internet download, because it doesn't, it's because it doesn't download all the tracking data, because it doesn't download all the adverts. It saves you data.
That's amazing. Shidi is here with us. Shidi, why don't you introduce yourself? Yeah, we are waiting for you to contribute about your experience with Brave browser. Oh, it seems he'll join us in a few. Adam, are there some other future advancements or any exciting stuff that Brave is working on to share with the Brave users?
Yes, there is.
Talk about them.
So in the future, we've got some BAT NFT collaborations. So we previously did an NFT with BAT and Adam Ape, which was pretty groovy. We're having a Sage burn soon. We had a bit of technical difficulties, but it will be sorted soon. But we're going to be hopefully having a bunch of different partnerships coming up. We're going to have a pay with BAT for Brave premium services and products like the VPN and Talk. So you know how like we're on this now, the free version, you can only have 4. But if you have the premium, you can have as many people as you like. And hopefully soon we're going to have it so you can pay with BAT to have that. And as we mentioned, go on, sir.
Oh, I was just iterating. So you can actually pay for the premium version using the BAT tokens that you've earned.
Yes, that's what's going to be in the future. So the other thing that we were talking about is more custodial options for Brave rewards. So we want to get more places we can back line. So we've got to talk to more custodians. We're going to unify the Brave rewards and Brave wallet into a single unit interface. And we're going to big one this year is more Web3 gaming involvement and focus on Web3 gaming partnerships. We want to be like the place. If you want to play games on Web3, we want to be the place you go.
Yeah, we want to be the place where Web3 gamers come to. Amazing.
We've got the wallet built in. We've got the wallet built in, so you know it helps.
Oh yeah, so you can just earn your rewards straight to your Brave wallet, and sure, that's an amazing feature that all the gamers need to look out for. So I'm just curious about how can maybe someone share about Brave to maybe someone who has never heard about Brave. Probably links or social media handles where I can just refer to people to go and check out about Brave.
Well, the number one is brave.com. That's a good website. If you're on Twitter, at Brave. If you're on Discord, we've got discord.gg/Bat Brigade. That's like the official, unofficial community Discord. Those are the free. Oh, and we've got the Bat Project on Reddit. But yeah, that's a welcome, Shidi.
Yeah, Shidi, welcome to DYOR. We've talked a lot. You can contribute also about your experience with Brave.
Well, thank you very much for hosting me this evening, Mr. Moderator, and my senior, Mr. Adam. Privileged sharing with you this evening. I will have not much to say, but sorry for apologies. Actually, I have to send in my apologies for delay in joining in, whereby there was a fact that we actually lost power for almost now close to 7. Is it 7 hours? Yeah, I think around 12 hours now.
Yeah, it's okay.
So that's why I lost power. I did not have battery. I had to rush home to charge a little bit on my laptop. I wished it had battery. Maybe to share a little bit, the ambassador for Uganda and in South Africa in general,
Mm-hmm.
to also clarify that we have a new ambassador right away from Kenya. I don't know whether you've been informed about that. Um, we stays in Nairobi as well. We shall actually always involve this to make and advocate for Brave and but in general, maybe that's what I can say. Meanwhile, for the meantime, I don't know how much you've shared, but since I've had my senior, Mr. Adam, in, I think we shall proceed on as we contribute as well.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, thank you.
just to iterate on that, the conversation does not stop here. I'll invite you over for probably a second episode where we'll talk more about Brave. I've realized there's so much um in this browser I didn't even know about them. Adam has shared so much, and maybe on the second episode we will onboard Shidi and the other Brave ambassadors. Then we'll speak more about this amazing browser.
To be fair, I find stuff about the browser every today that I didn't know about.
Yeah,
there's so much to it. So I'm very happy to come back again and chat with you another time.
yeah. So just probably some remarks. Is Brave probably how can I call it, device specific, or you can use it on any device that can connect to the internet?
I've got it on my Mac, my
Mm-hmm.
Apple, I've got it on my Windows PC, and I've got it on my Android.
Amazing. So Brave is compatible with any
Unfortunately,
device.
I can't get it on my TV, unfortunately, because I'd love to have it on my TV.
On your TV, I think you can do that if you have a smart
You
TV.
can't, you think there might be a way of side loading it, but it isn't on the App Store yet.
So coming up is Brave on TV. Let's look.
Oh no, I don't know. I'd hope there was, but I don't think there is.
Okay. This was an amazing conversation, and I'm looking forward to hosting you in the next episode about Brave. So as we are probably closing down, none of these. This is just a disclaimer. None of this is financial advice. That's why we need to do our own research. Do your own research, and probably Adam and Shidi can share your social media where we can find you. So
Yeah, I'm Batern on Twitter, Batearn. Although, as everyone keeps calling me Adam, I might just switch it to Bat Adam.
all right. What about you, Shidi? Where can you be found on social media? Maybe I'll post Shidi's social media handles in the episode's description too. You can find me at DYOR_show. That's the Twitter handle for our show, and Shidi at ShidiUG on Twitter. So it was nice having you once again, and looking forward to the next episode.
Until then, it's all bravey, baby.
All right.
Well,
Thanks for
and
coming.
thank you for hosting us.
Thank you so much.
Next time, better I will have to perfect and prepare myself prior.
Yeah, it's okay. These things happen.